Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 51 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. So if you want to see how I got this look, stick around, we're gonna get into it. I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. So this is episode 51, and last week would have been 1 year since I started doing these Throwback Thursday videos, but I got sick and I had surgery in there, so it doesn't really add up. There are 52 weeks in a year, but I've been doing this for a year. Anyway, episode 51, here we go, is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte Palette. I did the eyeshadow palette declutter and remembered how much I really liked this palette. It's matte heavy with only the 3 shimmers that are pretty darn similar. But if memory serves, I really like this palette. So I thought I could play with it today. So that's what we're gonna do. I primed my eyes with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base and filled in my brows a little bit. And I'm gonna take a fluffy pencil. Nope, what? A fluffy pencil? Is that even a thing? Fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go into, what are you called? This caramel shade, and then I'll probably deepen it up with a bit of mocha right there. Nothing too complicated, just a little fun. I'm actually going to try to film 2 videos today. This one, and then maybe a full face of drugstore products. I haven't done something like that in quite a while. And the other day, I busted out a drugstore foundation because it had been such a long time since I'd used it, and I was just like, wow, that's really good. So I think I'm gonna do that today. I have not filmed in over a week. There was no school, so I was hanging out with Jackson and, you know, lifing and all of that. So this is my first video filming in a week, over a week. So hopefully I haven't lost my touch too much. What touch? I'm a poet. I turned into a poet on my time off. Oh my goodness. But I have all day today, so I'm pretty excited for that. And I haven't even put on makeup. I like to, and when I have time, I do. But if I'm hanging out with the babies, I don't usually prioritize putting on makeup. It's just not how this goes. We're gonna go into that darker brown shade on the same brush. Again, we're just gonna keep this like super simple. My sister would say soup simple. Some of the words that we abbreviate are ridiculous, but some of them are so cool. I was talking to the grandbabies one day. Leanie and Gabby are almost 9 and almost 11. And they were like, soups, it means suspicious. I was just like, I know stuff. Crazy kids. But apparently when you're as old as I am, you don't know things like that. Look at that. So pretty, so simple. I don't know that you always need bells and whistles to create a pretty eye look, which I've been really into lately. Like, don't get me wrong, my last video was orange and red and I loved it. I filmed that last week and had so much fun. But I really do like just really pretty, simple, neutral looks. I like it all the makeups. Do you have a preference in your makeup application? Do you like Far Out and Funky? Do you like it more neutral? Do you like a mix? I watch a lot of YouTubers say, you know, their go-to look. I don't think I have a go-to look. If you've noticed that I do, please enlighten me, because I haven't noticed that there's any like one thing that I do on the reg. I wonder what that means. I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit of the caramel shade and just blend that a little higher. I couldn't really tell where I want to take it until I got the darker shade on, but I think that works. Having hooded eyes means you kind of have to fake a crease and transition area, which is fine, like no big, but it might take a little bit of futzing after you think you're done. I think that works. All right, let's do a shimmer, shall we? Our options are espresso, macchiato, and creme brulee. Espresso, macchiato, creme brulee. I think I want to do macchiato. I really just like saying macchiato. It's a fun word, macchiato. All right, so I'm just gonna take a random flat eyeshadow brush and put that on. This is one of those shades that you don't really have to wet. It's not like super special. It's just a really nice shimmer. Goes on easy, blends out easy, and just looks pretty. I mean, that's what I love about this palette. It is just pretty. Every shade in here is nice. I could have gone in with the matte off-white shade and kept it all matte. Like, it's a really good palette. I don't even know if it's available anymore. I rarely think to look beforehand. But if you have it, break it out and play with it. It's so pretty. Just like, I guess it's kind of like the Tarte Man-Eater palette. Just super reliable. Although this does have kind of that purpley shade in it, whereas the Man-Eater palette doesn't. And these pans are humongous. And it has that bluish green. It's very nice. Very nice. I mean, that's pretty much the look done. I'm gonna go off camera because I'm gonna film the drugstore face stuff, and then I'll come back and show you the final look when everything's done with, you know, liner, lashes, the full beat, the whole nine. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back, and that's the eye look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up-close reconnoiter. I think my lashes might be a little bit funky. I tried something new today. I won't know until I'm editing it if it worked or not, so I don't know, hopefully. Anyway, that's episode 51 done and dusted. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.